Good morning, students. Here we are with the new unit, which is transformations. In transformation, we study about the enlargement. We'll study that which type of enlargement is this, what is the center of enlargement, and how to get the scale factor of enlargement. In other transformations, we have reflection, we have rotation, where the size of image is the same as the size of object. But here in enlargement, the size of image will be either bigger than the object or smaller than the object. In both the cases, it will be called enlargement, whether the image is bigger in size or smaller in size. You can see that here A, B and C denotes these are the coordinates of an object, while A prime, B prime and C prime, these are the coordinates of the image. Here you can see that object is bigger than the image. In this case, object is A, B, C, while A dash, B dash, C dash is the image. In this case, the size of image is bigger than the object. So, first of all, let us see that in enlargement, we should know that which type of enlargement is this. Okay, our topic is enlargement. So here, the transformation type is enlargement. Now to get the center of enlargements, we have different methods, but we'll use the simple one. So let us start with this one. We write the coordinates of the points of object, which is A, B, C. A minus 3 and 2, B is minus 1 and 3, and C is minus 3 and 5. Now let us see what are the coordinates of the points of image. A prime 2 and 2, B prime 6 and 4, while C prime is 2 and 8. Now to get the center of enlargement, we'll use this easier way. We'll join the corresponding points on these shapes. So here the type of transformation is enlargement. So second thing is how to get the center of enlargement. So as I told you that we'll use this simple method. We'll join the corresponding points of these shapes. A with A prime, it will be a straight line passing through these 2 points. In the same way, we will join C with C prime and B with B prime. Now let us join C with C prime. So you can see that only by joining the 2 pairs of points we get a point of intersection. Now let us join the third pair, which is also meeting the other lines at the same point. A prime, B prime and C prime. When we join them together, we get the common point of intersection with vertices minus 8 and 2. So these are the coordinates of center of enlargement. You can see that this minus 8 and 2 is the center of enlargement of these 2 triangles. Now, how to get the scale factor? The rule for finding the scale factor is you will find any length on the image over the corresponding length on the object. Here, it is easy to calculate from A prime to C prime because we can count these scales 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the length on image is 6, while the corresponding side on object is 1, 2 and 3. 6 divided by 3, when we simplify we get 2. So here the scale factor of enlargement is plus 2, which we get by joining the corresponding points on these shapes. You can see that it was easy for us to count these sides, and here this is, we can consider as case 1. In enlargement we have the center minus a2 and the scale factor is plus 2. Now you can see that this object is coming in between the center of enlargement and the image. So this is a very important point to remember. One thing, that when the scale factor is positive, the object comes in between the object and center of enlargement R. The second case, this one, in this case even you will find later that the center of enlargement is on one side and image is coming in between the center of enlargement and object. To get this center of enlargement, we join the corresponding points again as we did in the first question. Here A with A prime, B with B prime, and now C with C prime. So you can see that we get the center of enlargement with coordinates minus 8 and 2 again. Sorry, 2 and so these are the coordinates of the object A, B, and C. Now we write the points on the image, which are A prime with minus 3, 2, B prime minus 1 and P, and C prime is minus 3 and 5. Now this is case 2. You should know that this is the second case. Only the difference in first and second case will be the scale factor. In both the cases, either the image will be in the center or the object will be in the center of enlargement and the object or image. Here scale factor of this second one is 3/6, which is again positive 1/2. So this was case first, and here in case 2 this is also enlargement and the center is minus 8 and 2, same as the first one. Only the different thing is the scale factor. Why scale factor is different? Because in this question the size of object is bigger than the image. So this is what happens, because the rule is to get the scale factor, it is the ratio between any side on the image to the corresponding side on the object. So that's why it came 1/2. Instead of 6/3, this is 3/6, which is 1/2. So these are the two cases where we get the positive scale factor, and the difference is in case 1 the object is smaller than the image, while in second case the image is bigger than the object. Here, if scale factor is bigger than 1, image will be bigger than object, or object will be in the middle of center and image. When the scale factor is smaller than 1 and bigger than 0, or you can say that when the scale factor is in between 0 and 1, then the size of image will be smaller than the object, and the image will be in the center of enlargement and object. Now this is the third case. It is totally different than the first and second case. The method of finding the center of enlargement is same for all type of shapes. We will join the corresponding points. Corresponding points like A with A prime, B with B prime, C with C prime. So here we have the points P, Q, R and E prime, Q prime and R prime. The object is P with the coordinates -3 and -2, Q with -1 and -3, -1 and -2, sorry, and R with -2 and -4. If you see the points on the image, P prime is 10 and 4, Q prime is 4 and 4, while R prime is 4 and 8. So this is first thing. We find the coordinates of the points. Now, let us join the corresponding points. Q with Q prime, you can say it is passing through the center. The origin is the center of enlargement. Why? You can see. Why? Because clearly you can see that all these three lines are passing through a common point at the origin where the coordinates are 0 and 0, which is the center of enlargement. So here case 3, it is still enlargement. The center of enlargement is 0 and 0. You can see that all three lines intersect each other at 0 and 0. The last thing, how to get the scale factor. So scale factor, as we know, that any side on the image or any side on the object. So here this is easy from P prime to Q prime, which is 6, and the corresponding side is P and Q, which is 1, 2 and 3. So 6 divided by 3, that is 2. But here in this type you can see that this enlargement get after the, so it will be negative. This kind of enlargement gives the negative scale factor. You will see that corresponding sides are in different directions. So if the corresponding sides are not in the same direction, then the scale factor will be negative. Here image is case 3-1, the same thing. The object, here image is smaller than object, and this was the second case. Let us write about the third case, where the scale factor is less than 0. Here it is negative and less than 0. So here that center of enlargement will always be in the middle of object and image. You can see that. So object can be left side or image can be right side. In both the cases, the center of enlargement will be in the middle of, or you can say that in between somewhere, the object and image. So these were the three different cases for finding the center of enlargement and the scale factor of enlargement.